Hey guys! So I just filmed this look using a bunch of new products from Essence. I was on Ulta's website and saw that they launched a bunch of new stuff that was all really affordable. And I've never used any of this stuff before. I haven't used a whole lot from Essence. I really was excited to test out more from the brand and see if there are other hidden gems that are also super affordable. So if you want to see my thoughts on the products and how I finally got to this look, then just keep watching. So I have this box from Ulta, and it is full of new products from Essence. I got this stuff in the mail on Thursday, and then I fell violently ill. So I'm filming this, it is now Monday night. I am a human again, and Kathleen Lights just posted the same video. I know people film the same videos all the time, but I was like, who would do a video just on Essence? It's not a brand that you hear a lot about, but obviously Kathleen Lights would, because the reason I know about this brand is because of her and her love for the Pure Nude highlighter from Essence. This is like $3 at Ulta, and it's amazing. It was in my yearly favorites. If you didn't watch that, it'll be linked up here. This box, I have not looked at any of the products or anything. It should be enough to do a full face of makeup for the most part. There were a few things that I didn't get because I knew I would not use, or I already have one Essence product that I'm going to use instead, so I didn't buy a new one. But these are all like on the new page on Ulta. Ooh la la! Look at all the things! Oh wow. Okay, this is a lot. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna use on my face is this Essence, it's all from Essence, Fresh and Fit Awake Primer. It says Healthy Glow Pore Minimizing Effect with Vitamin Complex and Cranberry Water. I'm really interested to see if this works because it says Healthy Glow and Pore Minimizing, which usually are not things that you hear together. It's usually like matte pore minimizing. So this is what it looks like. This is the bottle, by the way. It has a really like fresh smell. And once my face calms down from being touched, I'll let you know how I feel about it. Okay, honestly, it just feels like a moisturizer. I don't really see any pore smoothing effects in my big pore areas. Yeah, so the range of foundation shades sucked. Flat out sucked. This one looks too dark, but more like my undertones. This one looks lighter, but also looks like kind of gray. I don't know. We're gonna find out. These are in glass bottles and there's a pump, so I'm impressed with that. Okay, honestly, I think mixed together is the best option. Like the lightest shade is way too like olive undertoned for me, and then this one is a little too yellow. There's no like pink mixture, which is definitely what I need. So I'm gonna mix them together and see what happens. Oh, and this is the Fresh and Fit Awake Makeup Healthy Glow with Vitamin Complex and Cranberry Water. So apparently that's a thing in their Fresh and Fit line. It feels very gel-like on the skin. Like it kind of feels like the Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum Foundation. And it has that same scent that the primer had. So it's definitely like a light to medium coverage. I can still see like a lot of redness, especially on my chin and my nose. And it's just not my shade. Looking a little yellow. I totally forgot. I normally do this step before my foundation, but I think it'll be okay. I got this color correcting liquid concealer, and this is in the shade Pastel Pink. And it looks like this. Normally I do a color corrector before my foundation, but I'm gonna do it now since I forgot. Okay, that's very light. Very, very thin. I feel like that just did absolutely nothing. I definitely need heavy duty. So this is gonna be a pass, probably, for me. I don't really feel like it did anything. So I did not get a concealer because the only one I saw from Essence, first of all, was an old one. It wasn't something that was a new release, but it was also a stick, and I just know that I'm not going to use that. Like, there's no need for me to test that out because I'm not going to use it for like under my eyes. So I'm just going to go in with my ColourPop concealer. To set my face, I'm going to use the Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder. I really like the yellow toned powders to set under my eyes to brighten it up a little bit more, and also to like highlight other points of my face. I actually think I'm gonna like this. I'm gonna have to try it with some other foundations and see, because it's a little grabby like around my eyebrows, but I think it might be the foundation. But to set the under eyes, I think I'm gonna like this. I'll definitely have to use it some more to know for sure. So the next part of my face I was really excited about because these were $2, but now that I have them, I'm confused. How do you even get a bronzer brush in this size? They look like this. This is the bronzer. This is in the shade 1, Hello Sunshine. And this whole little lid comes off. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna use this brush because it's like the smallest bronzer brush I have. Okay, so the bronzer is actually not bad. I thought it might be a little too warm for my skin, and it is a little bit, but it's not terrible. And I did take it down like my jaw and my neck, and then something happened here that was tragic. But yeah, it's not terrible. I got this shade right here, number 3, called Rosy Glow. And it says that it is a satin blush, and I know that their like normal sized blushes are really good. It's a pretty blush. I'm having a lot of feelings about this packaging. And then the last face product is this highlighter. It is in the shade 01 Let It Glow, and it looks like nothing in the pan, but if you've used the other one from Essence, you know it looks like nothing in the pan too, so maybe this will be good. So it's definitely not nothing. It looks like a highlighter, and it does have a nice sheen and is not really glittery. To set my face, I'm going to use this Keep It Perfect Makeup Fixing Spray. I'm nervous. Okay, it could be okay. While my face is drying, I'm gonna do my brows. I got the Superlast 24-hour eyebrow pomade pencil, and it says waterproof. I got the shade brown, and this is a very interesting situation. Normally brow products just have a spoolie. I don't know what you're supposed to do with this? I don't know. What would you do with that side? So it is a little waxy. Definitely waxy. Oh god. Okay, maybe it's to comb out the wax. Let's try. Oh lord, what did I just do? It just came off. Was it supposed to do that? Are there directions? It's a twistable pencil, but it has a sharpener. So this is supposed to sharpen the tip even though it's twistable. Kind of gimmicky, but alright. No. It kind of just looks like when you put a tinted brow gel in. Because it's like not really filling anything in, but it's making my brow hairs darker. I'm going to do my other eyebrow off camera because this is taking a really long time and I'm bored. This is gonna be a no. The eyeshadows look the same as the blush, bronzer, and highlighter. They're in these little pans, which makes sense for eyeshadow. Like, this is a good amount of eyeshadow. So this shade is called Chilli Vanilli. I'm gonna use it to set the primer, and there's a lot of fallout, a lot of dust up in the air. And these were the same price as the bronzer, blush, and highlighter. They were $1.99. So I got all these other colors that are like really bright blues and purples. I don't really know why I did that, but we're gonna work with it. I was gonna put this in my crease, but it's shimmery. You couldn't tell on the website if it was like a matte or a shimmer. So I thought this one was gonna be a matte and then I could use that in my crease. So let me see if I have a matte shade at all. The only matte shade that I have is this dark blue, and I'm not starting off with that. So let's see what we can make work. I'm just taking this gray shade from ColourPop. Alright, so now that I have that transition shade, I'm gonna go in with this shade 16, Dare to Wear. Okay, not nearly as much fallout with this shade as the vanilla shade. So it kind of blends out into like a gray blue. That could also be my crease color, but I don't think that it's actually going to be as vibrant as it looks in the pan. Okay, so once I took this like fluffy blending brush to just blend out the edges, it pretty much just like blended away into nothing, and it's just like a hint of a blue-gray now. Okay, and for all over the lid, I'm gonna go in with this purple shade. It's number 14, Purple Clouds. Okay, so that looks like nothing. It's better. I'm just gonna go in with my finger on this side and see if it helps at all. I don't like it. So the eyes kind of look like a disaster, and I'm not done. I have one more product. I got these Metal Shock eyeshadows. This one's called Supernova. It looked blue on the website, but it's definitely green now that I have it. And then this one called Galaxy Rocks. Okay, so that's the gray, like gunmetal shade. These could be really interesting. Okay, fine. Fine. We'll do it. Okay, so that's one eye. And I think that these are actually really cool. They're not as glittery as like the ColourPop ones, but they do have like a shimmer. Definitely a glitter to them. There's just like smaller glitters, I guess. So these could be a really good alternative to the not Smashbox, what are they? Stila. Yeah, I think that that's really cool. I don't know if they actually dry down though because my hand is still wet. Okay, so for mascara, this is not new, but this is the Volume Stylist 18-hour lash extension mascara. And I've been using this for a little while now, and I actually really like it, so I didn't buy a new mascara from Essence because I know I already like this one. It is like a fiber mascara, so if you're not into that or if you have really sensitive eyes, then this might not be the best one for you, but it is very buildable and gives a lot of volume. It's especially nice layered with another mascara underneath it, and I find that to be true for most fiber mascaras. I do feel like that liquid eyeshadow is like transferring to my brow bone. For my lips, I got this matte long-lasting lip gloss. It's called a lip gloss, but it's called matte, so it says velvet, high coverage, and does not dry out the lips. It has that like candy cupcake, like very strong, sweet scent and taste. I don't really love this color on me. It's a little too pink. I also got this gloss. It's called the Water Kiss Glossy Lip Color. And this is in the shade Underwater Beauty. And I think I'm gonna like this color. I don't know if I'm gonna like the lip gloss, but I'm just gonna go for it. Look at me now. I look crazy. So that's a very pigmented gloss, but also very watery. And that's what it says, Water Kiss. So that's all the products I have to try. I'm going to let this sit for a little while, maybe even out both of my eyes, and then I'll come back and let you guys know my final thoughts on all of this new stuff from Essence. Okay guys, so I finished up my other eye, and I went in on like the inner portion of my crease with this shade Holo-holic, just on like a little small brush to blend that because the liquid eyeshadow just had like such a harsh line going down. So I just used that to blend it out, and I actually really like the way that my eyes turned out. Like the more I keep looking at it, I'm like, this is so pretty. I really feel like this Metal Shock eyeshadow saved the day. So the primer I might try to use again with a different foundation and see if I like it. I wasn't like wowed by anything about it, but I would say if you have dry skin, then you might want to check this out as an affordable option because it is very like, it feels very moisturizing. The foundations I'm gonna return simply because neither of them match me, and mixing them together like worked, but I don't think that it makes my skin look good. So, and there's no other option. Like there's 4 shades. So I think if you're looking for like a light to medium coverage kind of gel foundation, then check this one out if you're one of the 4 shades that they offer. The color corrector is going back. It did nothing. I'm gonna keep the setting spray. I think that it did make my face makeup, like my powders and my highlighter, looks awesome, and I didn't think that it looked awesome before. I thought it looked okay. So I think that this is just like a nice little bottle to have. Even if I just use it to wet eyeshadows, like I think it's worth keeping. For the bronzer, I'm on the fence about like the bronzer, blush, and highlighter because they're so tiny Like, I'm probably going to return the bronzer because it's just not one that I'm going to reach for. It's so small and like the packaging is really inconvenient. That reminds me, I also got this little palette. They sell these little palettes that you can put all the little things in. And I got this because I thought it was just for the eyeshadows. So I could put the bronzer and stuff in here, but I don't think that any of it is worth it except for maybe the highlighter. The blush was really pretty. I think if you're looking for like a bunch of different affordable things and you want to get one of those palettes, then these products they're good. Like the bronzer and the blush, and definitely, I think I'm going to keep the highlighter. It's $2. I'm probably going to lose it, but I think it's really pretty. I think if you're fair-skinned, then you'll like this. Again, this was in the shade 01. I can't remember if there were more shades. I wouldn't be surprised if there were not. All of the eyeshadows, I'm returning all of these single eyeshadows. They were really hard to work with. I will say the one positive is that even though they were kind of powdery, there was no fallout. I think they can be built up, but they take building up. And I don't really think that they're worth it to me. I don't think that I'll reach for them. So I will more than likely be returning these. The eyebrow pencil, no. My ColourPop pencil and my new one from Maybelline, the Total Temptation, those are so much better. And they're like $5. So I don't remember how much this was, but it's still not worth it to me. The banana powder I'm gonna keep and use again just to see if I'll like it with other stuff, but I think it made my concealer, like I think it set my concealer just fine, and yeah, I'm gonna give this one another shot because I think I'm gonna like it. The lip products, it's just not a good color on me. I mixed it with this lip gloss, and I think I'm going to hold on to this one. I like this like purpley mauve shade, so I'm going to hold on to this and give it another shot. But this one I'm just not going to wear because I don't like the color. I don't like the smell, and it just kind of feels like something is on my lips. It is a very strong cake smell though. I'm gonna hold on to the Galaxy Rocks eyeshadow. I really think I'm gonna like this one. I'm gonna try it again and seeing if they're dry. They took a really long time to dry, but I think that I'll really like using this shade, especially with this like purple thing I have going on. I think it's really cute. I'm probably not gonna use this green one. It's just not a color that I think I would reach for. So we have 4 winners out of 17 products that I purchased. And I think that's pretty good. I really like Essence, and I like how affordable they are. So this was really fun to just like buy a bunch of their stuff because it's so affordable to just test out. I was really hoping that I was gonna like the foundation and that it would match me, because I think it would be awesome to have like a really affordable, good looking foundation, but I just don't think it's gonna work out. If you guys like this video of me like testing out new products from Ulta or new products from a specific brand, then let me know. Give this video a thumbs up so I know that you liked it, and please subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!